And are we live now? Please? Oh. Hey, we're live!
And we are live!
Sweet. Hello everybody. I'm Guru Gaming.
I'm Merlin Man, the Afrocan.
And welcome to the
Bear and Bird Podcast.
We're at episode 3!
Yeah!
Today we're here with some very special guests. As last week we promised, oh wait, that's a little loud. That's loud for me. What am I doing? I'm unprofessional.
We all know?
Yeah, we sure are. We're here with some very special guests today. As always, because he's our usual now, we have Kid Combo. Yeah. And then we also have here, a promise to be here last week, we have DJ MNC.
Hello there.
Is that what you're gonna run with YouTube, or what is your new thing?
What's YouTube?
Ruben
does
Okay, Ruben does memes, and then another spicy guest we got here, the one, the only, the give me some of your fucking subs, Silent Mochi. What the fuck is that? What did you just find in my kitchen? What is that? Is that a bell pepper?
What's wrong with it?
What color is it, Nathaniel?
Describe the color to our fans.
It's
like a Lucas.
It's like a Lucas.
It just be like that sometimes.
So hi and welcome, guys.
Hello.
It's been a while since we hung out. I hung out with you earlier this week. Yeah.
I'm gonna cook a banana on the for me, girl.
Do you want to do that?
I don't know.
And then I saw.
If you can, you can.
You could.
You're
Just go make yourself
totally.
some noodles.
You're definitely allowed to fucking do that.
You're definitely allowed. Ha 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 ha.
Okay, hold on. You guys entertain them while I set up certain things.
Ooh, have fun. So.
They're all huddled around the mic.
So like, okay, so here's some training stories. Just there's a girl amongst our ranks now.
Oh, is there?
And she punched me in the fucking eyebrow.
Just the eyebrows.
Yeah.
But did you chip an eyebrow off? Or what happened?
This shit, I don't know. Like, it didn't hurt. But afterwards, I was like, ah, shit, my fucking eyebrow.
My eyebrow.
Because I'm. Sorry.
I don't know. She has like a vendetta against me. Because every time, like, we're doing girls. Then it gets to me, she's like, oh shit.
I'm gonna fuck your
Yeah,
world
she's
up.
gonna fuck you up.
I'm about to end
You gotta rock your world.
Oh my god.
I'm about to end this man's whole career.
I'm about to end this kid's whole career.
I'm about to combo break this kid.
Oh, dude.
Just
Oh,
one punch to the eyebrow.
Just a straight.
You wanna come with me tomorrow to talent?
The talent? Tomorrow is Saturday. I have to shoot a music video tomorrow. Yeah, that's tomorrow. I have to do that. What time is it? Is it gonna? Maybe I can go.
Maybe.
It depends. When will we be back?
Before like 2 months.
Okay,
Before two.
Okay, I'll have to see because I have to check with my dude, my guy. I gotta see because we're doing it tomorrow. We're gonna start shooting tomorrow. He should have his song finished. If not, we're just gonna get some basic footage, and then we'll see what happens from there. Stop! I don't want to get copyright. You sound so much like him.
Can we
I
actually,
wanna swim away, but don't know.
can we actually get copyright for covers now?
Yes, you definitely can.
What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if it sounds like you use the same lyrics and the same type of tune, your ass will get copyright.
Like that, just one.
That's why
big
I got
copyright.
permission to use. Ooh, no, you son of a bitch!
So cute.
Well, it's video game music is good, I think. Now this is fucking with the overlapping of the music. Oh right, I have to share this. Where's my phone?
Oh, did you not mute? Oh, it's overlapping with the music.
Yeah, I'm saying y'all are cutting into the music.
Oh.
Is that a problem?
Who the fuck are you?
Petite.
Leave me alone, Petite Mina.
Petite Mina.
Who's Petite Mina?
Tiny Tina.
I'm gonna beat my meat, Mina.
She says she's She said hello, but like wrong. It's hello, but what's an umlaut and E and an accent on the O, so it's like hello.
I'm gonna start a podcast like that now. Be like, gummy worm or gummy rat.
Gumi ratata.
We're gonna cut into the brine.
Oh my God.
So what are we talking about?
We talk about whatever we want.
I'm gonna send
We were promised the story of how you made a little girl stab herself through the hand.
Like
So-
some cult leader.
You make it
So-
like when he was in kindergarten. You make it sound like he did
I'm
it like
so-
today.
Okay.
You're a psycho murderer.
So, here's what happened.
Oh my god.
What happened?
Here's the real.
So we were in
Here's the
class,
tea.
and I don't know why, but out of nowhere, I just decided, hey, I want somebody to stab himself.
You kinky psychopath.
You
And then,
dirty
then
bitch.
there was this girl that sat next to me, or in the area, and I was like, hey, stab yourself in the hand with a pencil.
I don't think that's how it went.
It wasn't.
I know it was.
I think I dared her, I think.
You dared her.
You remember?
Dared her
I don't
to
remember.
stab herself in
This
the
was like
hand.
overstating.
I remember because you always brought it up.
Yeah, it was dare, huh?
It was a dare.
I said, I dare you to stab this pencil through your hand. And what did she do? She went and did it.
She had
Jesus.
Like, did she
Bro.
hold it like in her hand, like this, and go, or did she like?
More like that.
pencil hand.
Pencil hand
She-
and
oh, that's-
insert.
Pencil.
I think
And-
that's even worse.
That's like
And,
the worst thing.
and here's the funny thing. She
Funny?
left- After that,
Funny.
after that, I never saw her again.
Gee,
I
wonder
bet.
why.
And then she came back, I think, 4th or 5th grade.
Fifth grade.
And like she would always do, she'd like give me these dirty looks.
Because you
I
made her
made her
stab
stab
herself in the
herself through her
fucking
hand.
You
hand.
sent her to the hospital.
I mean, no.
Dare sent me to the
like,
ER.
If someone made me stab my hand through a fucking pencil, I would look at them dirty too.
I'd be
You know
so
what
fucking
fucked
mad.
up too?
What?
She was really cool.
Was she?
She was
That was really cool.
Dude, she and I, okay, so she knew I was friends with Ruben, but she was still hella cool with me, and I was happy about that.
And not me
Yeah,
at
same.
all.
Same. Like
Right?
honestly,
Uh-huh.
It's my fault. I dared her to do that.
You
so-
damn right it's
Damn
your
right.
fault.
It's
Sure did.
my fault.
oh gosh,
You.
Did she stab my hand?
Because I'm like, hey, what's up? Ruben made me stab myself through to the fucking bone.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Terrible.
Right, just write that down right now. We're gonna make that fucking.
Hey, Raina, welcome to the
Hey,
podcast.
Hi, Raina.
Honestly, like I got no real stories about like elementary school,
Really?
other than like
There was one you told me. I don't know if you want to share that.
what?
What happened to you in the cafeteria? And Andrew was like,
no.
no, okay.
Oh.
I don't know about
Fuck
this.
that, y'all.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I went
okay.
to a
Is it one of
private.
those?
I went to a private Christian school first,
Oh, no.
like kindergarten through
my God.
2nd grade. And
What are y'all talking
Yo.
about today? We're talking about
It can hear all over.
Can it?
Yeah,
So,
I was looking at the
So-
monitor.
maybe.
Yeah, you can see like.
oh, that's
Yeah,
cool.
so I think Gabriel can just hold it and we're good.
You're sitting in the middle.
Oh, then I guess I can just hold it and we're good.
do you want to just hold it?
Whatever you want, man.
Oh, cool.
I still need to send it to people, so
Okay,
over.
go.
Okay. So like I could.
Wait, hold on. Let's see if it actually hears you.
Oh,
Like good.
okay.
Okay, go.
Ah.
Dustin.
Uh,
Okay, go. Everyone be
green
quiet.
cheese, rubber goose, green goose, mongoose, giant steak, birthday cake, large giant chocolate shake.
Very fairly odd parents.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
We're just gonna have a fucking sing along.
Welcome to the musical edition of Barry Bird Podcast. No, but
Yo
I-
soy el rancho.
That's the face of I've seen some shit and I don't want to deal with it.
That's like a Sims character I purposely make
That's
to
me
kill.
witnessing the girl stab herself through the head.
He just grew a mustache in kindergarten when he saw that.
Oh,
He just
jeez.
grew-
It looks like really bad CGI.
yeah.
It sure is.
It's
Dude,
a-
have you seen
It's a
Mexican movie like editing?
No.
Dude, it's so bad.
It
They
is.
had a dude like they shot a dude through the head, and it was like all clay that came out the back,
Yeah.
and you're just like, that looks gross.
Yeah.
Cause like instead of like a blood packet or something that looked like blood, it was like tapatio.
Yeah,
They just like smashed a bottle of tapatio on the floor and was like, he died.
He died.
Oops, I killed him.
If who's dead? Oh jeez.
Oops, I killed him.
Oops, I killed him.
Okay, after what you're saying, because we just kind of cut you off.
No, it's all good.
Okay, your
Okay.
story about going to Christian school.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of. I say there's a lot of stories. There's like maybe one or two big ones. Oh geez, I don't know if I can say this on there because we're not monetized.
It's okay, take your time. We're not getting paid for this.
Oh well, I mean, I'm
well,
aware.
okay, first of all, speaking of monetization, I looked on my fucking live stream and apparently there was 4 fucking ads in the beginning of it.
Yeah, right?
Nice.
Every podcast I have, there's like 4 fucking ads.
And I'm like, what's going on?
It's like, why am I not making this money?
Like, what's going on?
It's like, wow, okay.
Wow.
Wow.
Like kids at private Christian schools are wild. Like
They're wild, dude.
like in the morning, we would go and like do prayer and whatnot. Everybody would go in and pray. I remember one time in the chapel, this one yo-yo dude came and was just like, "Look, I can yo-yo for God."
I can yo-yo
Yo-yo
for God.
for God.
Yo-yo for God.
I'm jealous.
It was at the time everybody was just like, ugh, yo-yos, we've seen it, been there, done that, right? But he did like a bunch of yo-yo tricks, and I yo-yo for God.
Those dense motherfuckers. He did yo-yo trick, and they're just like, eh.
Yeah.
Those
Dude,
dudes-
I love
yo-yo
yo-yos.
for
God.
God.
I like to think he had a move where it's like 2 yo-yos and he crosses them. He's like, it's Jesus.
Dude, why?
Tell me
He
why that.
walks the dog, but it's like,
It's like our Lord is guiding me.
I mean,
It's called,
basically.
instead of walk the dog, it's our Lord and Savior.
Oh my God. Yeah, basically,
That's fucking
like
great.
we were bored of yo-yos because like the 3 years that I was there, he did it every year.
Oh, okay.
Like every fall and spring, he did it every year. So we were just kind of like, same story, different day. But what we were more concerned about, because we are little children, was because everybody sat in the pews, boy-girl order, right?
Mhm.
So if you were a boy who got to the end, you had the unfortunate ability, or you were just unfortunate enough to have all the girls being like, ooh, you got girly trapped, right? Or wait, no. Boy, girl. Okay, so if it was 2 boys and there was a girl in the middle, it's like, oh, you got boily trout. But if it was a girl on the end, if it was a girl on the end, and they surrounded 2 boys, like, oh, you got girly trapped.
Mhm.
That's what we were more concerned about. It's like, who sits with who, and what order are we gonna be in?
okay, speaking of
Oh, yeah,
that shit fucks me up when you try to sit next to your friend at like cafeteria lunch.
Yeah.
And then like the end of the table and your friend has to go around on the other side.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
That would happen at
Didn't that?
Jackson a lot.
Yeah.
Or like you're right at the end. Oh, is that what you're saying? I'm stupid.
Like I said, like me and you were gonna sit, right?
Yeah.
But like, oh shit, the lights went up because we couldn't sit on both sides of the table.
Oh,
For some
yeah.
fucking reason.
Oh yeah, so then you have to go on the other side. It's like.
So you're at like the other end.
And so now you're sad, depressed, and eating all
Yeah,
by
and then
yourself.
you
Yeah, you're like, oh shit.
Was
And,
that
and
what
we're
at
always
Jackson?
stuck when you were with a group,
Yeah.
and then like
Half the group is cut off.
yeah, no, or like one person
Oh,
from
yeah.
the group gets
Just that one.
so they
There's
just
always
sit on the other
me.
side.
Oh Jesus.
I always sat by people that
Yeah,
didn't
no,
like
Jackson
me.
was weird.
Oh, I mean, Hamilton did the same thing.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
We're like,
Is it?
only one side of the table.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and like people would get up and leave, and I blame that school for like a lot of like my eating issues. I don't have a lot, but just like I eat fast. That's their fault. I used to take my time to eat. I would, cause you know you have lunch and you're there for like 10 minutes,
Uh-huh.
but they're like okay, 10 minutes, go play outside for the next 25, and I'm like I'm still eating. I'm like halfway through my food and. You know, they'd be like, okay, we'll give you like an extra like 5 minutes, and then like they had called my mom. They're like, she's taking too long to eat, and so I would like scarf down my food so I can go outside so they wouldn't kick me out, and I wouldn't be the exact last student in the cafeteria.
I don't think I was ever that like last kid.
No, I was always one of the first ones out. I eat fast. My family is like why don't you slow down, enjoy your meal? I'm like, I am enjoying it. It's just good.
I eat fast. Shut up.
But we don't leave when we want to. They would just kind of.
They would like let us. They would like tell us when we could leave.
The only school I went to where as soon as you were done eating, they're like, get the fuck out there. It was all the schools I went to in Los Angeles. Yeah, because they were like, all right guys, come in here. Lunch is happening right here. Whenever you're done, just go down to your assigned play area. And I was like, all right, cool.
What's your assigned
We
play?
can
Sounds
take
like
our
a
lunch
military.
outside.
Well, we were in LA and our
What was this, elementary school?
Oh yeah, we could still take it out with us, but we still have to be in the cafeteria.
No, what I remember, they were just like, whenever you're done, because where I used to go to, it was all outside. Like everything was outside except for the buildings. And then, because we were right by the road, so there's a big fucking fence. Everybody had to be in a specific place so our teachers could get to us and be like, these are my students, let's go. It was cool. It was also the weirdest school I went to because I witnessed two things that made me really disgusted. One of them was a girl put mustard in her carton of milk and drank it.
That's hot.
And then I witnessed a dude who put the taco hot sauce like eye drops.
Oh.
Yeah, it was.
But is it worse when I mix my orange juice and chocolate milk?
I mean,
That's just weird.
I mean, at least it's not mustard.
Oh, yeah, true.
I'm not gonna shame you because I
mean-
witnessed fucked up shit.
I mean,
Honestly.
chocolate oranges exist and they're pretty tasty.
Yeah, my
So-
cousin did some weird ass shit like that as kids. Cause like I don't know what it is, but when you're a kid, you're just really weird.
You're fucking
Yeah.
retarded.
Yeah, you're
You
stupid.
little crackhead.
Yeah, so this is back when I didn't have friends, so I hung out with my cousins. So one time we were eating like Cocoa Puffs, and he had the smart idea of like 8 in the morning, I'm gonna put hot Cheetos in there. And he started fucking eating hot Cheetos with Cocoa Puffs. I'm like, you good, man? He's like, it's alright, I guess.
It's alright. It's okay.
I'm not sad. I'm just.
Okay, one of the weirder things that happened when I was going to elementary school.
Mhm.
Okay, so like you're in like 4th, 5th grade, something like that. You're not allowed to swear.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
you can't swear around the teachers because you'll get in trouble.
Mhm.
So my brother, who was a super square, I mean like a 4D
SpongeBob?
hyper square, right? I was like, I'm gonna teach my brother how to swear, and
Oh.
he's like lawful good, and so I was like, here, I want you to say damn. And so I made him say damn, and then he's like, I'm telling the teacher.
Dude.
Oh my god, that happened to me once. Cause so I jump back and forth between schools a lot, and in LA, I'm used to everyone swearing because that's just the thing to do. And then I came back to Fresno and I went to it's my 5th grade year. I forget what school it was, but we're sitting there, and I remember letting it slip. We played basketball, and I missed the shot, and I was like, fuck.
Fuck.
Yeah, and then like 2 of the kids in like playing with us are literally like
Did I tell you guys when
Heavy breathing.
I'm gonna tell Miss Johannes.
I'm gonna
I was like, you mean Miss Jonas?
Miss
Miss Jonas.
It just be like that sometimes.
Oh my god.
My cousin, she's in preschool right now,
Oh.
and she said "fuck you" to the teacher. Okay, so they called my uncle into the room, and she's all asking him. She's like, where did your daughter get this from?" His smart ass says, "I don't fucking know." Where
Oh no.
That's fucking great, dude.
Oh fucking.
I don't fucking know where she gets this language from.
Yeah.
Oh man.
When my grandma told me the story, I was just laughing my ass off. I couldn't handle it.
Oh dude, that's fucking great.
God.
I'm gonna take this moment real quick to let everybody know the music I'm using is by a boy named Chance. I got his music on lock.
So this is our sponsorship.
This is me shouting out this dude. Please listen to his music. It's pretty
Are
fucking
you sure it's
spicy.
this?
Yeah, this is his edits. He did
Okay.
this. This is all his own. This is in his album. He's on Spotify. He's on YouTube.
We just gotta.
I put a link to his channel down below, so go check his stuff out. I got permission to use his stuff, and I was pretty happy.
We gotta put a sponsorship like every 10 minutes.
No,
The stream.
if I get sponsored, I will. I'll sell out hard. You don't know how hard I'll sell out for sponsors.
I'm just saying, like, every time I just be like, all right, and again, thanks to him for, like, letting us use the music.
I want to take a moment to talk and thank our Patreons and just their names slide across the stream. Thank you.
If you want,
You sound like you're doing a prayer.
I went to a private Christian
Also, don't
school.
forget to check out the Kid Combo book on Audible.com.
Use promo code BearBird at checkout. Thanks.
actually,
At Bear
Don't
and Bird.
I just
check
got
out my
into,
movie coming out October 3rd.
So like a few days
that
ago,
was like a few days ago.
I went to the library because I was like, you know what, fuck it, and I went.
Fuck you.
I tried to see if I could get a new library card, and they're like, you're not in our files. And I was like, well, that book I was supposed to return is lost now. But no, I went, and I got a new library card, and I got this book, and it's actually really fucking good. The opening lines are always my favorite.
I remember.
Because like it starts off with like the
Yo,
the prince, or yeah,
Pull it up.
I'm gonna read this book, or
Which one is it?
it's in my little bag, my little baggy bag.
Your little baggy bag, baby.
But like the first line always makes me laugh because it was like the prince, the heir to the throne, from nobles and great
Did it say
mages.
something about drunk?
Yeah, no, he's like this wonderful person is drunk, royally drunk. It's spicy. I read more into it. And like by page 2, and he's like, yes, this is a nice brothel.
This is good.
I recommend it. It's actually pretty good. Where is it? It's called Tides of Darkness by Judith Tarr. The opening lines are, the heir to the princedom of Han Glen, High Lord of the 100 Realms, child and grandchild, and great-grandchild of mages, nobles, and royal prince of line of princes, was drunk. Royally, imperially, divinely drunk.
He was fucked.
He was getting his shit fucked.
He was getting crunked and fucked.
In like the opening moments of this chapter, he's got 3 bitches on him. One's singing, one's dancing, and one's giving them a handy.
Wow.
Handy Mandy.
It's
No,
pretty-
stop. We don't talk about Handy Manny. Oh no.
But yeah, no.
Oh, y'all. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. I said that and it triggered. I seen something yesterday that jogged my memory so goddamn hard.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if you guys have heard of a little show called Super Monkey Team Hyperforce Go.
Oh my fucking
What
god.
the fuck
God.
Oh my
is
Super Monkey Team
Oh my
Hyperforce
fucking
Go.
God.
I don't
What
know.
is this?
Oh my god. Super
Oh, okay,
Monkey
we're gonna
Team
open up the.
Hyperforce Go.
It
Alright.
exists.
Do you know what this is, Rube?
Super
I feel like I know it. I've heard it before. I don't think I've watched it.
Y'all remember that one weird?
Hyperforce Go.
Y'all remember that one weird Cartoon Network show like Super Mountain Fort Awesome or something like that?
Yes,
Yeah.
I do
The
remember
one
that.
I
that has like the
sure don't.
Domo looking
What?
character.
Monkey Team
Oh,
Yeah.
I know
Hyperforce
what this
Go.
is.
I seen that and I swear to God I looked
Oh,
at it.
that
I looked
show.
I looked at the image and I swear to God I went.
He launched back.
So,
He got hit by the nostalgias.
yeah, bro.
Yes.
Did any of you watch Minecon?
I did not.
Yes, I did actually.
I did not.
I was too bored to watch some Minecon. I watched somebody else review and talk about Minecon. So I watched it. I
It
did.
was.
She did, but
So I know there's a nether
there's
update.
the nether update.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
nether
Um,
biomes.
But what about
And
the
then-
cave update?
I
Where's
don't
the
know.
cave?
We all want that.
Okay.
The mountains won. I was wanting the swamps to win, but mountains won, so we now got goats.
Okay.
Oh, is
so,
that really what happened?
No, I thought it was okay. So they're gonna eventually update all of them.
Yeah.
It's just that they're gonna
doing
do.
that one first.
The mountain
Yeah.
first.
Oh,
And then
okay.
swamp, and then the Badlands, which
I want
is
the
the
bad.
mesa.
What is Badlands?
The mesa, the weird looking.
It's the real
bright orange
desert.
Oh, the
clay
the
one that's made of
little.
like clay and stuff.
Where
Yeah,
you-
the little one, the one that's right by our little cave.
Oh,
system.
yeah.
The
Yeah.
one that's really rare to find.
Okay.
Yeah, his world has it. One of his worlds has every fucking
I'll
thing.
I'll talk about it after Minecon.
Everyone was hoping for them to talk about
I wanted the swamp
PS4,
update.
Yeah.
I want to know when
Bedrock,
Bedrock's coming out.
but they did not mention a thing
Thing.
about it.
Watch them just like drop it after like.
They
the
probably
whole thing.
are. They're
I-
probably gonna release.
I really
there were
hope-
theories that they're gonna release it on its own.
I really hope they don't pull a Cuphead and they're just kind of like, we're not gonna talk about it, and then,
Here's the
oh,
game.
by the way, here's the game like a day later.
But
Like,
That's
oh,
gonna
yeah,
suck.
footnotes like, oh, we forgot to include.
I mean, is this the first update for the Nether?
I believe
Yes.
so.
It
Because
is.
other than like fortresses being
Oh, yeah,
added.
Fortress, that's it, yeah. Fortress
But now we got 2 new biomes. We got like new mobs coming.
Yeah,
So
the,
it's like-
Piglins.
the one that looks like the
New
one from
fire.
the
The one-
Captain Sparkles video.
The piglins.
Mhm.
And
I'm
the ones
pretty
that look
excited.
like warthogs.
Yeah, I've always hated the Nether as it is.
But now we have a
So now I can explore it and be like, wow, that's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I
I'm pretty excited.
don't know. So I can't wait for that. I just really want Bedrock right now because
Yeah, dude.
I want to open up the server. I want to open up this world, especially the new one that I'm on.
Like I want. Okay. So also, speaking of shit like that in Bedrock, right? Sony caved in,
Yeah.
and they're allowing crossplay for everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
for real?
They
Yeah.
kicked in.
Crossplay is available for developers to use in their games,
Oh shit.
like fully.
Really.
So
We're gonna be getting the most toxic
yeah.
shit.
And someone, Charlie Intel on Twitter is the dude that is the guys that Call of Duty updates everything. They tweet about anything news worth Call of Duty. They were like, there should be a mode in the new Modern Warfare where it's console versus console.
That'd be
So,
so
like,
fucking.
and then he
PlayStation
was
versus
like,
Xbox.
just think of the toxicity.
It would be so fucking cool.
Dude, that'd be,
I would
that could be the proving ground for which
Yeah.
is better.
Dude, oh my god.
Take it to
Switch.
the Take it to the
That's my favorite competitive
No,
console.
you know what I would love is like a PS4 side, an Xbox side, and like a round of Call of Duty, and then there's like that one Switch guy in the Xbox side.
Oh, because they're on like.
Yeah, because they're on their little.
Oh, Switch and Xbox are allied forces.
You know,
I
the
want.
allied forces
I
and
want,
the PlayStation is the Axis powers.
I really want the World War games to come back, and then just like rebrand everything to be like modern consoles.
Yeah, oh my god.
So everything Nintendo is like Japan,
okay.
and then Germany is fucking Xbox.
Something.
Just a
And
bunch of
PlayStation's America.
Yeah.
It's just America.
I saw
Xbox shit on us, and now we're gonna shit on them.
Cool boy.
What are you saying? Thanks.
There was this one, like, console rap battle on YouTube, like, some 1,000 million years ago, and I can't care to remember.
Really?
And everyone in the comments was going off, like, Xbox is better, no, PlayStation is better. It's like, oh yeah, look at these consoles, look at these games. And I'm like, okay, but, like, we know the real answer is Wii, Nintendo.
Nintendo Wii, we have the motion control. Xbox and PlayStation tried to do the same thing.
Have you seen the Kinect?
The Kinect
I still have the Kinect.
The Kinect was ass.
It was
I had a
terrible.
Kinect.
I really, honestly,
I
it was
like
ass.
Xbox.
But I really wanted to see the new
Xbox.
Connect.
Right?
I wanted to see what the new Connect.
I'm gonna be honest though, there wasn't that many. There was some pretty good games on Kinect. I'm
Oh,
not gonna
yeah,
lie.
definitely.
Zumba.
My favorite rap battle was Sonic versus Mario, just because it was legitimately really good, but also because of how fucking toxic the comments were.
Yeah.
I love checking out old videos about like controversial.
Right?
Controversial.
Did you know that Maximilian made a rap battle?
Did he? I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
It's Wesker versus Doom.
Oh my
god.
Oh, I know what I was gonna say.
Okay.
As much as I despise this game, I was watching this video of this guy that was talking about the whole Sony and, finally caving in. And he said, he was saying, it's because, for some odd reason he was saying it's because of the success of Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Crossplay.
Fortnite.
It's like they saw the crossplay there and they're like, oh,
No,
maybe.
no.
I feel like Sony just caved in
It's
because
more like it shouldn't be because of Fortnite. It really should be because Microsoft was like, "Hey, you want to do something?" Sony was like, "No." Microsoft was like, "We got Minecraft."
We own Minecraft. You want to keep
You
fucking
wanna
play
do
with
Look
it?
at that. Speaking of Sony. Spider-Man.
Oh yeah,
Back
he's back
in
in
the
the
MCU.
MCU
back in the MCU.
For one movie only, though.
for only one.
Yeah,
movie.
now we just need to bring Randy Savage back.
That'll be the thing that ties everything together and be perfect.
In the end, it was all a dream.
So now we have to talk about the real shit. All right, who's getting the best head?
God fucking damn it. I forgot we were gonna bring this up.
Wait, what best?
Here,
Do you not know what the
Alvin.
let
meme
me
is?
answer.
Do I have to show him?
Yeah, show him the thing. For
Well-
everybody who doesn't know, there's
Well,
this
Aspo
meme
is
going
going up
around.
the image.
There's this meme going around of old NSFW art of the Chickmunks all getting head from their female counterparts.
Oh no!
So-
I've seen that. I've seen it.
So personally,
This.
I think Theodore.
Yeah,
gets
I'm on the
that.
Theodorian scale. We're all labeled. There's the Albinists, the Theodorians,
The Theodorians
and
and
the
the Simonists.
The Simonists.
Simonists.
No, it's pronounced Simonist.
Oh my god.
So
what
do you guys
I mean, this
think?
is
I don't know.
truly-
Look at Simon with his legs up, dude. I don't-
Yeah.
I mean, Alvin looks like a little twink. Like
Yeah,
he's
he's a
like
little-
she breathed on him and he nut.
We can
So
all
he's gone.
so we can all agree that Alvin is automatically out.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
it's fucking.
Ruben, did you see it?
Yeah, so.
Okay.
Ruben's like,
You don't have to answer because I know you're not comfortable with stuff like this. But this is for we need to know who is getting the best head. I am.
Look at Simon.
I'm like, look at Simon.
Okay.
Look at Simon.
Yeah.
Theodore's literally like, I've been in this position
He's
before.
like, oh, so I'm tired of this.
but he like for me it's like he's getting the best head over here. No.
No,
Theodore
Simon's
looks
getting
No,
tired.
no, I'm
Simon-
thinking it's
Simon's
Theodore.
getting the double hand gawk combo.
Wobble combo. Wobble combo.
Oh wait a minute, what is this,
Oh, God. Look at the legs.
dude?
Oh, now in this picture, it's Alvin.
Oh man, he looks like a little fuckboy.
Oh, he does.
He does.
He always.
Oh no,
has.
somebody colored it.
Oh boy,
Oh dear.
God.
Oh no.
Well, at least we don't get as much NSFW from this image.
Sweet.
It's just
still
them being.
terrible.
Oh, definitely.
I mean, Alvin's like grabbing the couch.
So you know what I want to know?
What?
Where's Dave? In
Where's
all this?
Dave? We don't talk about Dave.
Dave's actually getting good head.
We don't talk about it.
We don't. Alvin.
Ow, Alvin! Oh man.
Alvin. just I'll bury mine.
I'd really love it if every time in the movies he'd scream for Alvin, it'd just be Alvin.
Alvin.
He just sounds like bored, like Alvin.
I really want like all the all the characters from shows or properties that have like talking animals being taken care of by humans, like so John from Garfield, Dave.
Dave from Chipmunk.
Yeah, and just like every time they scream their name, because that's always what they do. It's just their name really monotone. So like John's just like Garfield.
I mean that's kind of John
That's
already.
John.
That kind of.
Well,
John.
no, there's like in the
Espresso.
no in like the cartoons, he was like Garfield. Like,
Oh,
You
yeah.
ate my lasagna!
and Garfield was the one who was like, go fucking kill yourself, John.
Dude, remember that line Garfield said that I kept freaking out about?
And anybody who's seen
People who sing like that should be dragged out to the street and shot.
Yeah, Garfield said that.
said
Yeah,
he
Garfield's
said that to a
edgy
clown.
like that.
Yeah.
Garfield's an edgy boy.
He's like,
Okay,
people
wait.
sing like
Okay,
that.
so why would John, who knows that his fat ass orange cat eats lasagna, why would he stop buying and making lasagna?
Because lasagna's so fucking good.
But why would he leave it at home knowing his cat will open up the fridge? Wait,
His sentient talking cat.
You know what I always found weird about Garfield? Garfield talked, but Odie didn't.
Yeah,
No.
Odie
Yeah,
didn't
right.
talk.
Oh,
Nermal also talked as well. The little
Oh, his
gray
little,
cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, his.
Little
I think it was
nephew or
just cats
whatever
in
it
this
was.
universe who were good with talking.
No,
dogs.
No, 'cause Odie's- Odie's girlfriend.
Oh, is that?
So Odie's the only one that doesn't talk?
No.
So Odie
Precious
is.
baby.
Yeah.
Oh, Odie is a little underrated.
Odie's baby.
Odie's just an abusive kid, or an abused
You know,
kid.
I heard Peppa Pig is like 7 feet tall or something.
Yeah,
No.
Peppa Pig is 7 feet tall.
She
Yeah,
sure is.
She's 7 feet tall.
Let me tell
But-
you.
So
Peppa
like,
Pig versus Andre the Giant. WrestleMania.
so Peppa Pig is 7 feet tall. I want to know how big is Daddy Pig and how big is Mr. Potato? Because they're fucking tall compared to Peppa Pig.
Yeah.
Can we talk about how tall Sonic is?
Wait, hold
3
on.
feet and 3 inches.
He's 3 foot
So that
3.
means he's
I
like-
know that too well. I've
But
looked
then
up so much
him
songs.
compare it to Eggman.
Yeah, Eggman's a fucking unit, dude.
But
Yeah.
Sonic is like half of Eggman.
So which
he's,
means
he's
Eggman's
about
6
6'6".
6'6".
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nigga ain't shit.
Yeah,
He's
no,
got
but
long legs.
But do you see how fast he fucking runs?
He fucking runs hella fast.
Doesn't matter how fast he
But-
runs. One kick to the leg, he's gone.
But can we talk about that? Gru is
11 feet tall.
no, he's
Or
14
he's
feet tall. Gru is 14 feet tall. He is a
Yeah.
fucking unit.
I love
Gru
how
or
we watched
Groot?
that entire
Oh,
video.
Despicable Me.
Yeah,
He's
Yeah.
14 feet tall.
Yeah.
Yes.
So like, you know
How
what
tall are the
you know what that means?
minions?
The minions are canonically about 3 foot something.
So you know
And
what
Gru
that
is
the
about
girls?
3 minions.
So doesn't that mean the girls are like the same size as us?
Yes, the girls are about as tall as us.
Those
but-
are some tall kids.
Yeah.
Some tall kids.
What about that scene in the movie though when he gets a balloon and it, like he takes that kid's balloon and pops it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's still 14 feet.
He's so important. Everyone in Dispel Me is just really huge.
They live in the Mario universe or
New
New
Donk City.
Yeah.
Mario's not human. He's just a form known as Italian.
Italians aren't human. Do you watch Davey 504 at all?
No.
No? Oh
Aw.
man. He did this thing. He was like my Italian voice reveal.
Fucking remember that fucking broke me?
What? Oh yeah.
Because there was a picture of the new Alvin and the Chipmunks show. The new one. where they're all
Oh, yeah,
CGI.
yeah.
And all it said was, I fucking despise Italian people.
There's a mug.
And I
There's
just
a
lost
wait, guys.
my
There's a
shit.
mug that says "Don't be a racist. Be like Mario." He's an Italian plumber created by Japanese people who speaks English and looks like a Mexican,
Ooh.
jumps like a black man, and grabs coins like a Jew.
So, Sonic says if your profile picture is from an anime, your opinion
I
doesn't matter.
love Sonic Says memes.
Sonic
They're so good.
Sonic says always pee after sex.
Oh,
Dude,
man.
have you seen that OKKO episode where he met Sonic?
Yeah.
It's so
it was
good.
Cute.
It was so cute. They did a Sonic Says
Was
episode.
it like classic Sonic or
No, it
Mario
was Mario Sonic. But they had so many fucking references in that episode.
Mhm.
I
Did
love
they
it.
reference Sonic Heroes?
Did you see
I
that
think
they're
they
making
did.
another
I don't know.
Mario
I
Sonic?
don't think so.
I know they
Yeah,
referenced Adventure 2.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But I
Did
can't
you
play
see
it.
that?
What's
That
up?
they're making a new Mario and Sonic Olympic.
I want to get it.
Yeah.
I don't have the money for
Is
it.
the Tokyo one?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Tokyo-
it's
Yeah.
for Tokyo.
I want to play that boxing game, bro.
Right? The boxing game has been in there since the Rio 2016.
Has it?
Yeah, the boxing minigame. But it's still, I still want to get it though, because who the
Are
fuck's
you
playing
crying,
video?
Nathaniel?
I yawn.
Oh,
No,
okay.
he's crying because he can't play that
so-
boxing game.
Because his only
Like-
boxing experience was him as a kid and him fucking up that security guard.
You know my favorite, how was that, Nathaniel?
What?
He doesn't know what to say.
What security?
From the VR game?
Oh.
Okay,
He said as a kid, and I'm like,
yeah, you
I
said
don't-
it.
From
don't-
as
I
a
was
kid
like-
and from fucking.
I was
Oh.
gonna say I don't remember him doing that.
Really? You know my favorite.
You weren't there.
My favorite
Was
screenshot in the Mario and Sonic Rio 2020. Like,
Oh, is it
yeah.
8-Man?
No, my favorite screenshot is like fucking an 8-bit Princess Peach suplexing a 16-bit Knuckles.
Oh my god.
You know who needs a
It's
game?
great.
Waluigi.
Waluigi does. Waluigi and Silver both need a game.
I don't
Yeah.
know about Silver, okay?
I feel
Because
like-
I mean, Silver's
okay,
a whim.
this is what pisses me off so goddamn much.
Is it
What?
like-
Silver is such a cool character,
Oh, I know what you're gonna say.
and
Uh-oh.
he gets no recognition
Nope.
from anyone just because he was in Sonic 06.
Yeah, just because the first game he had. No, people are just stupid because.
Yeah,
Because he was in Rush, no?
No, he wasn't in Rush. No, because
Water.
Knuckles was only in
Oh, you
Sonic
guys
06,
just
and people always say that he's hella cool.
Well, that's
So what-
because he's a copy of Shadow, and anything that looks like Shadow is
So
cool.
automatically.
Yeah, but I'm talking more like from like the comic standpoint, because I'm a little dork, and I was like, ooh, we read the comics instead. Video games. Video games. I don't know video games.
Ooh.
We don't do that here.
We don't do that here.
What was it? So, but I want a Silver game. Shadow Games game. Why not
Like-
Silver?
Like, I want to see how Silver got his powers.
Yeah, that
I
was.
want to see.
I need
little
a- I
baby
Read the
bit-
comics.
I need the.
I want to see. I don't read. Okay.
I'm gonna
Reading
be
is
like
for
I'm gonna
nerds.
be like a manga person. It's like, oh, the show won't update. Read the manga.
I want.
Yeah,
But I
nerds,
want a
you
game
read.
based off of like the future that Silver lived in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right?
okay,
I
that's
want-
fair.
How did he grow up? Because isn't supposedly Silver is Shadow and Amy's kid? I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What? Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, Shadow and Amy's kid?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is canon that Silver is Shadow and Amy's kid.
They are the perfect. They're like the.
Okay.
I love them as a couple.
Like I just want it because he's so. Listen,
Right.
Hedgehog spikes going straight up, telekinetic powers. He's all white with the yellow and black
Black.
boots.
Yellow, blue.
He's got
Black,
basically the strongest mom and the edgiest dad.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who probably like did a Jotaro.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
You know. Speaking of Sonic, you know what pisses me off about Shadow the Hedgehog?
What?
Is there's one cutscene in the game where what's his name, the governor of Gun,
Oh,
or the
yeah.
general. He's like he has a gun and he's like, Shadow, I've known you like all my life, and he explained like the backstory of how like Black Doom and Gerald,
Yeah.
Robotnik's uncle made Shadow. But what pisses me off is that so if the general knew about Shadow the whole time, why the fuck did Sonic get arrested in Sonic Adventure 2?
Yes, I mean, like.
Because he was trying to help a brother, man.
He was trying to help.
But no, he wasn't doing anything. Like when he starts Sonic Adventure 2, he's just arrested, and they're like they get a full shot of Shadow, and they're like, it's Sonic.
It's Sonic. It's
Every-
fucking Sonic.
Every single hedgehog in Amy's eyes is
It's
Sonic
Sonic,
until
right?
proven otherwise.
I think
Yeah.
she's just colorblind.
No, when she ran into someone, she's like, Sonic!
I know.
And you can see that it is not Sonic. You see his little
The
little
only
weak
time
spine.
she couldn't tell it was Sonic was in Unleashed, where he turned into a werewolf.
And she's
Yeah.
like, that's not
And like
Sonic.
that's clearly Sonic.
Yeah, and then
And
Sonic,
she's like,
and then Sonic got depressed for some reason when Amy didn't notice him.
Yeah, I mean, like when.
No, he got happy.
No.
He was like, oh
No, he got sad. I remember because I was watching the cutscene, and I remember he was walking away outside. I'm like, why the fuck you sad, man?
Why are you sad? Isn't this like your perfect dream?
Yeah.
It's like the whole chowder thing, where it's like, whoa, I didn't know you like me.
You got really low for that.
Run.
Hey, Panini, let me
Thanks,
suck your
Giselle.
weenie.
Giselle was watching the stream, and she said all she heard was read the manga.
Read the manga.
You know, I was thinking about when we were talking about.
How did you wait? Is she sub to me?
No, I just sent her the.
Oh,
I sent her,
okay.
We were watching we were talking about the Alvin thing, and I was like, well, someone jumped in, and all you heard was who was getting the best.
Dude, okay. So,
Mean review.
Meme review. Let's go.
combo review. So like, I had something.
You had it.
I had it. But well, I had it.
Nice stuff.
So, what are your guys' thoughts on all these live action movies?
I
This-
am
I'm not
the
happy.
non-Disney ones,
the non-Disney ones.
Like actual live action movies.
like the Clifford one.
oh,
Oh,
so reboots.
the live action reboots.
Yeah.
I
The only one I know about is the Sonic one. I haven't really looked into any of the other ones.
Sonic live action.
I'm giving the Sonic.
I'm
one,
gonna give it a chance
I'm
because they
giving
said
it-
they were gonna change the animation.
Because the dude is actually taking criticism, so I'm gonna give him a chance.
I'm gonna figure it out.
I really want to watch Lupin the Third.
Lupin is that coming out live action?
No, the animated,
Oh,
Oh,
the one
nice.
that's on Netflix. Lupin the Third.
the animated movie.
Yeah.
No, like the 3 animation.
oh
What?
The 3D
Oh,
animation.
oh.
Really?
Did you not know about that?
I know they had animations. I
No,
like.
I'm talking about the 3D animated that looks like it's better than Pixar.
oh whoa better
wow.
than
Lupin
Pixar?
has a.
Pixar.
Where the fuck is that? Wait a minute. You entertain for a little bit.
Lupin the Third. Singing
Lupin.
time with Nathaniel.
It's what?
Singing time with Nathaniel.
Karaoke.
The movie?
Look at Lupin the Third 3.
Sing
Lupin the Third. The third.
Yeah.
Lupin.
Look it up.
Is there Lupin the Third the Second?
There's a part 5.
Whoa!
There's an anime. It's pretty spicy. Oh, is it this?
Whoa
Whoa, what the hell?
Have you not seen this?
I've not seen. What the fuck?
That's what I thought.
This is new.
That's what I've been referencing, dude.
it's
Every time I say like I want to watch Lupin the Third, I'm like,
Yo, this
oh my
looks
goodness
good.
no,
oh,
click the video.
Well, no, because it's audio.
Copyright.
We don't get fucking paid.
I don't
Here.
want to get stricken.
They
Oh,
took
well,
down.
mute the desktop.
Just mute the
You
YouTube
don't
video
have to
itself.
Hold on, let
sound,
me-
right?
Pause this.
Yeah, you don't have to listen to the sound.
Dude, we're just gonna look at the animation.
I'm gonna sit. This
Look at-
isn't what. Yo, his sideburns look clean.
oh
Yeah.
dang
It's
Damn,
all
dude.
fresh.
He looks good.
It's hot.
you took too long
Look,
oh
What?
oh
Because I turned off the. Oh no, wait, I don't think I did.
No,
Ah.
you
It's fine now.
oh
Yo.
my
Yeah, look.
god
Oh.
This is what I thought you guys knew about.
I didn't know
did. I
about
didn't hear
this.
about it. so good.
I thought you were talking about the actual anime
No.
where he cross dresses.
This is what I was talking about.
Yo, this looks good. This looks like game cutscenes.
Yeah.
It does.
Who's the studio
Red
that
Dead
put
is
this movie
getting
together?
Undead Nightmare. Second game is
Created
getting
by
Undead Nightmare.
by Monkey Punch.
So did I explain to you what's wrong with
No,
PS4?
that's the mangaka.
No, the
It
filmmaker is
got
Miyazaki.
unplugged by the wire.
What?
In the-
Mia's.
that
Oh,
part
no
that
wonder
goes
it's so
outlet.
good.
Miyazaki.
And now it's saying like something about
Yeah.
update later, point
Oh.
6 point something later, in USB
Oh my god, this is just
flash
gorgeous.
drive with an update on it.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Um,
I
You gotta
can't
get
wait
the
for
update on the
this.
flash drive and put it in.
Yeah,
Oh, you do it.
that's an easy fix.
Yeah. Just do it.
That's great. I like how JonTron was recommended for me after that. I paused that video.
That's great.
Nice.
Um,
That was
When are we gonna get
clean.
this on the video?
We need her to come over and meet up. She's not watching the stream anymore, so we can't call her out. But
So,
Get the fuck back in the chat.
Get fucking.
we're gonna text her. Get the fuck
what
back
was
in.
your guys' favorite Cartoon Network show?
Super Hyper Force Monkey King off.
Okay, so that
What was
was
that
coming.
Cartoon Network?
Yeah.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, sure
What
was.
about you?
Cause that.
My favorite Cartoon Network show.
Mine.
I'd have to pick. That was a really good
They
one.
had a really cool game on Cartoon Network that
Yeah.
was My Gym Partners and
was it
that.
the platforming one?
Yeah,
I love that game.
Love it.
For
They-
me,
they
it's
made one with-
between Chowder and Steven Universe.
Okay.
Those are two of my favorite shows.
That
me-
when go ahead.
Oh, for me, like hands down, it's Ed, Ed and Eddie or Courage the Cowardly Dog. And if we're doing modern shows, probably Gumball.
Gumball
yeah.
is really good.
It's just really funny.
I watched like Saturday morning cartoons. So like Tom and Jerry when they would play it, and then Beyblade.
Oh,
I can only
Sonic X.
Sonic X.
No, that was fourth
Scooby-Doo.
kid.
that was fourth kid.
And
There was
Scooby-Doo.
also
Scooby-Doo?
CW.
CW. I love CW.
Yeah.
I'm sad they don't do morning cartoons anymore.
They don't.
No,
they don't.
because
Now
there
they
was a
just-
series that I was watching called Cubics, I believe. It was really fucking cool.
But yo, when you didn't have cable, it was all PBS Kids.
PBS.
Oh, the
Not
Here's-
Cubo.
Huh?
Cubo.
I didn't get Cubo here in the valley.
That was
Y'all ever watch Endurance?
Endurance.
I
I
did
think so.
I don't know.
It's like,
Wait, is it the British one? No.
British show.
On PBS, my favorite cartoons were always the Wildcat animated
Yeah.
ones, and Word a Girl. That's
Dude, World Girl.
Cyber
I remember
Chase was
watching
my
it and I'm
show.
like, this story's fucking intense.
Yeah.
Cyber Chase
And, like,
was my
there's
show.
I remember this like very like vividly. There's an episode where she got arrested and it ended on a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
And like all the bad guys were like taking
They
over.
started like PBS started doing two-parters. And I
What
was
about
just like,
Cyber Chase?
Cyber
Cyber
Chase is
Chase.
amazing. It's still continuing.
It's still
It's
going.
still going?
Yeah.
Dude,
But you know, so I think Sesame Street's the run it's long.
Sesame Street.
Yes,
still
it
going.
is.
Honestly,
still
it's
going.
like 50-something seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sesame Street's still going.
What's
Honestly,
it called?
I barely watched that show growing up.
I wish I knew more of
It
the
was just
story.
weird to me.
I watched more clips just because it was always on like at the doctor's place I went to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about
You had
Blue's
something to say?
Clues?
Yeah.
The new
Well,
one?
yeah, Blue's Clues.
That was
I've seen-
Nickelodeon.
Yeah, but like I remember like growing up and getting just before like having to like get up, eat breakfast, and go out and go to school. Me and Arturo, my brother, we would get up at like 5 o'clock in the morning, 5, 6 something in the morning, and we would watch like the last like whatever episode was coming off of Steve Urkel or Family Matters. We watched Family Matters, and I remember one time.
Did you really not remember what Family Matters was called?
For
You
a
know,
second, okay.
I can't believe it.
But
I was gonna say, did you not remember what Steve Urkel was called?
You know they did it.
Steve
I think
Urkel.
it was recent. They released a Scooby-Doo movie with Steve Urkel in it.
What?
I think it was
You mean
Scooby-Doo.
Jaleel White.
No, Scooby.
Jaleel
No,
White.
Steve Urkel.
Oh,
Yeah, 'cause
like
you know how they
actually
do that,
Urkel.
like
Yeah.
how they always do the weird crossover movies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All their movies are really good.
Which one?
They're all of the Scooby-Doo movies.
All right.
Like some of them, I'm a little, but they're
Monster
good movies.
Truck, WWE.
I don't know why. Like in I think like the first live action Scooby-Doo movie, like Daphne wrestled with a wrestler.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
she sure did.
Like
wrestled-
I don't
she
get
wrestled.
why that happened.
Because there was because you know how in the cartoon Daphne was just kind of there.
I'm really just upset with how Nathaniel made his sandwich. Because, like, there's just meat hanging off of it. And I'm like, what the fuck is this about?
That's how I make my sandwiches. You got a problem with that?
Yeah, I like my sandwiches nice and packed in.
Well,
It's just flopping.
sometimes we don't give a shit how it's made. Sometimes we just want to eat, man. There are starving kids. You gotta keep
What
How
are
you
you
gonna
guys-
feed those
what-
starving kids?
What are you guys' thoughts on
They
the
don't
new
mention the
Blue's
starving
The
kids.
new, there's a new Blue's
Clues?
Clues?
It's called Blue's Clues and You.
And
What?
It's
And they brought back Steve for
And Joe.
Dude, Steve is a detective.
Oh,
Oh,
the Blue's Clues detective agency.
Okay, yeah, I remember seeing a clip about
And
that.
then he's like, can you help my cousin John?
Yeah, they're all related, apparently.
But I know Steve and Joe are brothers. But who's this new dude?
He looks like he's Indian.
He's like, I see Joe and Steve. I'm like, okay, that's believable. Like, yeah, bro, I see Joe and Steve. I'm like, okay, that's believable. Then this guy's their cousin. I'm like, who? You gotta have some looks.
I want a
Well, no,
movie about.
not entirely.
What? Go ahead.
You go first.
Oh, I want a movie about Steve, and I want a movie about how he like became a detective.
I see what you
Do
mean.
you remember why he quit the show?
He looks Asian.
He looks
Because
a
he
brown
wants to
Asian
What
boy.
happened to his music?
I thought we thought it because he was going bald.
I
I didn't think that was part of it.
thought he just left to do other projects.
I thought he.
I know people. There was a theory online where it's like he died of a heroin overdose.
And it's like no.
And
He's
then he's like, I'm still alive, guys.
Yeah, he was in a movie.
Yeah.
So
You know,
that's
there's
great.
theories about like two weird theories. There's like one where it's like a Freddy Krueger type story that he was like a weird creep with kids, and like he was
Oh.
forced to leave the neighborhood,
Oh,
and
that,
like
I
he
heard that
moved
one.
in, and like he started doing drugs, and that's why he starts. That's why he thinks everything talks to him. And then there's one where he's like some crazy dude who talks to those like inanimate objects.
It just be like that sometimes.
Why do people keep ruining my favorite childhood shows? They're
Okay.
like,
I was
oh,
watching
what
it
to
the
do with
other-
a psychopath?
I was
Yeah.
watching it the other day, and I'm just like, what was filming it like?
Y'all.
Cause like he's on a green, he's on a.
It's on a green screen.
Well, he's
set.
wearing green, so I think it was blue screen. But he's
Oh,
probably
it's
on like a
probably.
blue screen by himself, just like, hey, blue.
Hey,
I mean, did you know?
I think the whole chair is.
well, there was a thing. It must suck like recording alone like that. Because isn't it the dude from The Hobbit? He like cried on set because he was like, this time acting with other people, and it comes down to me sitting in a room with green screens.
Did you know in
that sucks, man. I gotta go.
In Space Jam, remember the basketball scene?
Michael Jordan.
You know, literally Michael Jordan did the whole entire thing by himself. It was just an empty stadium. It was just him.
Who
They
isn't
were
it?
filming.
Who's in the new one? LeBron James.
LeBron James.
The James Braun.
LeBron James.
Wrong.
Just go from different parts of the house. LeBron.
James Braun.
Space Jam is disappointing as fuck to me.
I don't know.
I didn't like that movie.
I was
And welcome to
The
gym.
music was good. I enjoyed
Are you
it.
guys gonna watch the second one though?
Maybe.
Probably.
I'm honestly gonna probably pass.
It depends, because
Water.
for me, I thought, because Eber made it sound like it was like the best movie ever, and I was like, I guess I can watch it, and I was fucking disappointed.
You know what movie?
It's not
I
a bad
haven't
movie.
seen
It's
in
just
forever. Fat Albert.
I've never seen that before.
Is it the one where it went from animation to
Yeah,
live
where they
action?
come out of the TV.
Yeah.
that movie.
I never watched the show. I just
Cultural
watched.
impact.
I bet you it was. I watched Family Matters at 6 something in the morning.
I watched.
I used to
Full
watch
House
that shit at like 1
5
in the
in the
morning
morning.
on a school night.
I know. I wake up every morning at 4 o'clock, and I
4
just see what's on.
4 on the clock.
Y'all,
4 o'clock, and I'd see what's on TV, and then I just watch George Lopez.
Yeah, right. Like, don't y'all ever like wake up like at 6, watch George Lopez, watch SpongeBob, and then you leave?
Yes. I just feel
I
like
used
that.
to when they first started doing the Teen Nick thing, and it was just like George Lopez all day.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Speaking of George Lopez, have y'all seen some of the weird ass like commercials when Nick was advertising it?
I did.
Like there was one where it was a clip from Dora, and then George Lopez just walks. And Dora's like, "Who are you?" And she's like, "I'm George Lopez."
I'm George
And
Lopez.
he's like, "I'm kind of lost. I need to get back to where I am." She's like, "Oh, okay. Who do we
Oh.
ask for help? When we don't know where to go. Dude, we asked my nana, but I don't know where she is right now." It was great.
You know they're doing a Drake and Josh reboot.
They
Are they?
moved.
Is it actually?
Drake and both Drake and Josh were like they
Really?
do it, and like they talked to Nickelodeon, and nothing's been set in stone, but like
It's
But
just
that,
like-
it's
it's in the
something that
works.
it's up in the air, you know.
Are they gonna get Miranda Cross?
Marina
Miranda.
Don't you mean
Marina
Megan?
Crossbow?
Megan.
So
I don't know. It's gonna be completely new people,
Oh shit.
but they're
No,
gonna be
they're-
like
they're
they're gonna be
directing
producers. And stuff.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
That's
Drake
cool.
and Josh are gonna be producers of the show.
That's
So
really
it's gonna be good.
So it's not,
Not
gonna,
like
it's not
I
gonna
mean the new All That is okay.
I didn't see
It's
it
just
yet.
not the original cast like Keenan and Kel and
Wait, with what?
all that.
That
what
was
is
an
It's
that?
like a sketch comedy show.
It was a 90s.
It's like a 90s version
Oh,
of.
okay.
It's like a kid's version of SNL.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was it?
Do you guys remember Mad TV?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Okay.
I was into the weird shit as a kid. And
Mad?
my dad,
The show Mad.
my dad used to have Mad comics, and that was
Yeah.
pretty cool.
I go to Winco and I go to the magazine section and they just have them. And I just read them.
They're all
I
right.
know I asked this like last week. Have you guys seen Legend of the Hidden Temple?
Legend.
No, I don't.
Hold on.
Is it a show?
Yeah.
Is it
Wait, is it
Nickelodeon
I-
show.
What was it, the
Kids
game
go
show?
in,
Yeah.
it's like a game
Yeah.
show. These
Yeah.
them motherfuckers
My
are so
God.
dumb.
Oh,
Right?
you know what upsets me with game shows? Like the hey, follow the pattern, and you're like, that shit's easy.
And then they're like, what pattern?
Like, I think it's this one is like squares here, but they go all the way over there.
That Vine, or it's something, and it's this guy. He's like, it's little Einstein's, and he's like, when's your birthday? And he says his birthday, and it's just like, that's
Okay,
cool.
guys.
That's cool.
Guys, I got a serious question though.
What?
Nick, Disney, or Cartoon Network?
Ooh.
That's
See,
tough, man.
All
it's
right,
hard because
look.
I grew up a Disney boy.
But you can't include
Okay,
because
no,
they
but-
got all these branches.
But excluding
Like
the
the main
movies,
main
because
I know
channel.
main-
yeah,
like
'cause I know,
Nickelodeon.
because Disney and
like
Nickelodeon,
Disney Channel,
they make movies.
Nickelodeon, and
Yeah,
Cartoon Network.
just the channels. No, don't
Oh.
don't forget the branding. Forget
I am
anything.
a Disney whore. Okay,
So-
I grew up with Disney.
I
They
grew
had
up
the little
on
rabbit shows.
Hannah
I can't
Montana.
remember.
All those shows.
Hannah Montana.
What is
Hannah
another?
Michael, Zack and
Montana.
Cody.
Zack and Cody,
The Jonas Brothers.
TV show.
I didn't like the
Sweet
Jonas
Life
Brothers.
on Deck.
I didn't either.
Welcome to the year 3000.
Is that their opening
Oh
thing?
no!
No,
But
that's the
Cartoon
song.
Network had Andre 3000, Class of 3000.
I thought you were gonna say that Eric
But
Andre show.
Nickelodeon
That's
had-
Swim. I'm like,
Whoa.
Okay, look.
Nickelodeon had Ned's Declassified.
I didn't watch. I mean,
I'm
I
a-
did.
I'm a hardcore Cartoon Network head.
Mm.
Hardcore, bro. Foster's Home for
Imaginary
Imaginary
Friends.
Friends. Dude, hold up. Look,
Hold up.
they even got Sonic the Hedgehog on that. Okay,
Oh, yes.
also, Sonic got Sonic Boom.
Sonic
What?
Boom.
But I mean, Disney had
Old-
Adventure
I-
Sonic the
old-
Hedgehog and Sonic X.
Old Disney. I'm talking
Well,
old
well,
Disney.
Like
Bro,
90s
they had-
Disney.
Okay.
Early
Yeah.
2000s.
Early two,
They
late
had
90s, early
Samurai
2000s.
Jack.
Yeah.
Samurai Jack.
Yakety yak, don't come back.
Toon
They
Disney?
had,
But we're just thinking the main
Main
channels. We're not
channels, okay,
talking about
okay.
like Toon Disney and
they
Jetix.
had, oh, they had some.
Codename Kid
Okay,
Next Door.
okay, okay,
Kid Next
okay,
Door,
okay,
totally
okay.
go.
Or actually, I'll
They had-
So,
Actually,
are
I'll
you-
say it to give Gabriel more pressure. I'm a Nickelodeon kid.
Yeah, I know.
because-
Everybody's got a different thing.
yeah.
Okay, here's my thing. For me, I like different shows on each channel, and every time, like, all my shows circulated at different times, so I could switch between all three and be like, yeah, I'm living my best life.
So you
So-
choose
so-
all
Okay,
three.
look, okay, if I
But
had
if you
to,
had to
if I
pick
had to
one.
pick one, it'd be Cartoon Network, because I'm a fucking sucker for Adult Swim.
You right.
Fair
You
point.
right.
Well, we're not.
I remember. I wanna,
But that, because they're on the same network, and
That's
that's
true.
why I'm
I
like,
remember
alright.
back
Didn't
in
you tell me one time
early high
that
s-
you were watching Adult Swim and a Make It Pop commercial just
Yeah,
played?
it sure fucking did.
I remember.
Adult Swim advertises for Cartoon Network, and it's great.
Yeah, when
I remember when I used to stay the night at your house, Moses, and it'd just be late, and we'd watch just shows on there.
we watch Adult Swim, baby. It was all about Family Guy, Squidbillies, Eric Andre,
Oh, God, the Squid.
Toonami. It was great.
Toonami
It was
is
fun.
I was
really
such a
cool.
square.
Okay, so-
I couldn't watch Adult Swim.
Okay, so for me, because like my favorite show on Disney, well, it was Disney XD. I love Kick Buttowski.
Yes.
Fish Hook.
Yes.
Fish hooks.
Fish Hooks. That was a
I
really
like
good
Zeke
show.
and Luther.
Zeke and Luther. I haven't
I
seen
didn't
it.
watch it.
It was
I like-
okay.
I wasn't a
Yo,
fan of
dude,
like
they
the
had-
live action shows.
They had a wrestling episode where they
Yeah.
had Rey Mysterio on it.
They
Yeah.
did?
Yeah,
they
did.
Zeke and Luther?
Zeke and Luther.
I've heard that.
The
episode.
one live action show on Disney I did watch and enjoy was Kicking It.
Kicking
Oh,
It. I
yeah.
haven't seen it.
Kicking it's okay.
I was like, whoa, hey, I know these people, and I watched it. It's like it's alright.
Honestly, like I grew up with Nickelodeon, but when I watched like live action shows, I started winning towards Disney-ish.
The live action shows I like from Disney.
Mm-hmm.
I liked the cartoons a lot from Cartoon Network, and then Nickelodeon also had some really good shows that I
It's
liked.
because the way I see it, or the way I saw it, or I still see it like this. Disney is more you watch for like live action shit. Disney or bleh, Cartoon Network is like cartoons. I mean,
There's
That's when you're
strictly-
getting a little edgy.
yeah, and then
Okay.
Nickelodeon is like a combination of both.
For some reason, I can't remember a lot of Cartoon Network shows.
Really,
I remember
I
a
remember
bunch.
so many
Like,
from-
like for me, I can remember hella like Nickelodeon shows and
Really?
Disney shows. But
I-
Cartoon
I-
Network, I feel like for Cartoon Network, they had like the Four Horsemen.
I feel
Like,
like it's,
it was
Grand
like
Adventures.
it was Greg, like Billy and Mandy, or like
The original Teen
like,
Titans.
Teen Titans.
Like,
Or
it was
like
all
Cowardly Dog.
gritty.
Like,
You know, growing up,
or not even like the
Also-
Four Horsemen. There's like a couple like.
I don't know why, but in middle school and like 6th grade, I thought like strictly, you know, as I got older, Disney Channel was mainly girls and Nickelodeon. I mean, Cartoon Network was mainly boys. That's what I've always thought.
Yeah, it was always kind of advertised that way.
Yeah.
So what was Nickelodeon?
And then
then?
Nickelodeon was
the
like in
best.
the middle.
Yeah.
The mid-ground.
Yeah.
It was for both.
Because,
Yeah.
like, SpongeBob's genderless.
Yeah.
But then like Cartoon Network was like Samurai Jack.
Yeah.
Because like if you tell
So
someone,
I
then
feel
like
like
you
we're
had
watching-
the Powerpuff Girls.
I feel like Nickelodeon should try making like another like story-based cartoon again, because I know
Did
Avatar
Fairly
was
Odd
really good.
Parents end?
Fairly Odd Parents died. It fucking died.
Did
They
straight
died
end
when
it?
they added
Yeah,
that girl
because
in.
they added Chloe and then everything went down.
Oh,
Because
okay.
Butch Hartman didn't want the show to keep going. He wanted it to
Oh,
stop
did he want it
after a
to
while.
end and they're like, nah, man, that's raking it.
Well, he
huge."
left.
It's like, but
Well, he
what if
left
I
Nickelodeon.
killed it?
Speaking of that, Nickelodeon's doing SpongeBob hella fucking dirty right now.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, okay, so
I
Stephen
seen
Hill.
this clip. I seen this clip on Facebook,
Go ahead.
and it looks like SpongeBob was drawn differently.
Which one?
Like
Does
the
it look-
animation looks different.
Oh, okay, so let me tell you then. I think I can explain that. Alright, so
Let me explain.
so Stephen Hillenburg, the creator,
Passed
Okay.
away.
yeah, he passed away.
Yeah.
So here's the thing, Nickelodeon, because the MTV wanted to make a SpongeBob adult show, like how Ren and Stimpy got an adult show.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
But then Stephen said no, he didn't want side shows because he felt like they wouldn't work because like SpongeBob's the main character and he feels like if like Patrick had his own show it'd be too much at that point.
Uh-huh.
And like Nickelodeon kept pushing him to try to make a side series and he's like no. So then
Oh.
he died and like a month later Nickelodeon's like, look, we're making a SpongeBob sideshow where they're all at camp. So not only are they fucking with SpongeBob continuity because SpongeBob met Sandy in one of the first episodes, they're fucking over Stephen Hillenburg.
Oh, that's dirty.
It's,
That
it's
is
hella
dirty.
dirty.
That sucks, man.
Oh,
I loved the original SpongeBob, even though it got a little weird sometimes.
It got after season 5, it got weird.
Yeah, no, I remember growing up, and I was like, they fucking just stuck a thing under Gary, and I was like, "Ugh!"
Oh,
gross.
that fucking needle episode. Or not
Yeah,
needle
it was
episode.
disgusting.
Yeah.
Season 6.
Does
is when it
anyone-
They got away with weird shit.
Did they ever actually say the secret formula?
No, they
No.
never.
There's online recipes, and people have tried to replicate it, but it's still a mystery.
My favorite one is when Plankton's just like, and the secret formula.
Plankton.
Do you think they
I
ever
warned you.
will?
And they all just run out
Do
screaming.
you think like once like, because it hasn't ended, right?
No, it hasn't.
No.
But
no.
once it ends, do you think they're gonna
I don't
say
think
it?
so. Okay,
I
so
doubt it. I feel like
here's
it's just
my
gonna...
thing. Do you watch game theory or film theory at all?
Yeah.
Occasionally.
Okay, so they did one on the SpongeBob secret recipe,
Mhm.
and it was really good because what they said is because what if it's just a marketing ploy?
That's what I feel like it is. I feel like it's like Kung Fu Panda, where there's no actual.
Yeah, there's
secret
no
ingredient.
secret ingredient. They're just the only burger restaurant down there, and they make good food.
Mhm.
And like fucking Mr. Krabs was like recipe.
Yeah.
Secret formula.
Because I mean, why else?
Connor.
Why else would SpongeBob be dodging the question whenever like Plankton or someone would ask him for the secret formula?
That's why they're always like probably dodging it because.
No,
like,
but
there's
they
nothing.
said that like that SpongeBob does know that there's that he believes there's a recipe.
Because it's
but-
been put in his head.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that it's not a real thing.
Yeah.
Secret
So Plankton just doesn't know.
Yeah. Like
the only one who
fucking
knows is probably like Squidward and Mr.
Krabs. Yeah.
I don't think it. No, actually, that makes sense.
Because Squidward, he's been working at that job for like
A long
forever.
before SpongeBob showed up.
When he had long hair.
Yeah. And SpongeBob joined and he got depressed and lost all of it.
Is that true? Is that like scientifically proven?
What?
Like depression and stress?
Yeah. You can lose hair.
You can lose hair from that.
It's over time. It's not instant. Just like how like the old phrase that nobody says anymore, like, oh, if you stress, your hair will go gray overnight.
But that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
Over time, I mean, your hair will fall out from stress.
Yeah.
Update: Nintendo now owns the Mario and Luigi rights thanks to Alpha Dreams bankruptcy.
What?
It took Nintendo a fucking like 3 months just to update Mario Maker to be like, oh, you can play with friends now. It took them like 3 months to update that.
Dang.
And it's I heard somewhere that like scientifically, people our age aren't even supposed to be drinking milk.
What?
Yeah, it's not good for our body.
Supporting the milk conversation
talked
from
about
last
it
week.
I just like milk, okay?
Hold the milk, give me the water.
But like apparently like it like
Okay, we got Milky Boys over here.
Well,
Y'all can like fucking.
Well, okay, you want me to be honest though?
Mhm.
I'm fine with milk, but at the end of the day, I'm just drinking fucking water. Like, I don't even drink.
Let's start from the bottom.
Like I don't drink milk all fucking day.
But it's not good for you. Like, the only milk that is good for you is titty milk.
Then are you gonna fucking give me
Well,
titty
after
milk?
because that's what it was saying. That's the only point human beings are supposed to be drinking milk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when we're older, we're not really supposed to.
No, because the milk that comes from the Chi-Chi is full of good stuff
The
for
Afro,
you.
See?
we talked
See,
about this. I don't like titty milk.
Oh yeah.
look,
I don't like
You
titties
you
in
don't-
general.
You don't like
Look.
boobs, but if you got like, if somebody handed you like a cup of milk.
So you're telling me if like a girl like fucking got a ball, it's like, here you go.
That's
Straight
not-
from the tap.
See, watch this, watch this.
That's not how boobs
We have
work.
been told
How
that-
does it work? How does it?
Look,
Some girls can do that. I've seen really weird videos on the internet.
Watch, look.
What's
Drinking milk. We've been told it does the body good, but some scientific studies have found that, contrary to popular belief, drinking milk may do more harm to our bodies than good.
I got
Did you
strong
know
bones.
Of
that
milks-
milk could be even more hydrating than water?
Proponents of milk say calcium and other vitamins and minerals in milk make it an important part of a healthful diet for people of all ages.
I just want to drink water so I can
So
survive.
it's like scientifically there's something that we're not supposed to be.
You're not supposed to
Drinking?
consume the milk of another animal
Okay,
because
look,
the
look,
nutrients
look,
in
look,
that
look,
milk
look,
are
look.
made for the baby of
Just
that animal.
just like anything, too much milk.
Too
will
much
fuck-
of a good thing is
Yeah,
bad for you.
look.
Too much calcium will kill you.
Yeah, definitely.
You ever heard of that one guy who died from eating too much carrots? Because what was it? Because you know how carrots improve your eyes.
Yeah.
So he
Was
thought
you like, I can see this?
he was a dumbass. He was all like, oh, if I keep eating, I'll probably get like laser eye vision or something. So he kept eating carrots, and his like the problem was he got too much of like whatever you get from eating it.
Uh-huh.
So he essentially died from a carrot overdose.
Did any of you watch? That sounds like something from the show I used to watch as a kid. A
Yeah.
Thousand Ways to Die.
I hate
Oh,
that
that's
show.
I used to watch that show all the time when I was a kid.
There's like one there's like
Maybe
a
that's what's wrong with
there's
me.
one episode in particular that like still like haunts me because I'm like, geez, that's terrible.
What?
This one lady, she got breast implants, got on a plane, and her boobs exploded. There was another one
Yeah.
where she was going sword fishing, and a swordfish stabbed her through the boob. And then there was another one, this lady who had a beehive haircut. She smoked a cigarette, and it lit her hair on fire, and it boiled her brain inside of her head.
See, as a
And
kid, I
apparently
watched
all-
it because I was like, oh, this is interesting. And then I got a little older, and I'm like, this shit could kill me because I thought it was real at a point in time. And then I got older, I'm like, this shit's fake.
Because it's like,
I love that like brief window of where you're like, whoa, that really happened, and then
it's like they
no.
say it's
no,
real,
yeah.
but it's all made up.
Mhm.
It
There's
is all
one
made
where
up.
this lady is upside down, and her boobs suffocate her, and she dies.
Like
That's
what's
really
the
unfortunate.
possibility? I mean, it's possible, probably.
Well, for
But, like-
girls with like super boobs and just
Yeah, like,
Like
oh,
you
God.
know what?
World
You know which
Cups.
one I like the most?
Mm.
The funniest one was the guy that thought he was a superhero, and he went to the top of a building and jumped off and thought he could fly just because he was wearing a cape.
That's an oof.
It's like I have
Wow.
a cape, I can fly.
Okay, A Thousand Ways to Die, I hated that show. But
I
there's a
never
dude on
watched
YouTube who goes by the name Chubby Emu, and it's like, oh, grandma,
Wait, who?
the Chubby Emu.
Chubby
Emu.
Yeah, he's like, oh, grandma ate too many Easter chocolates. This is what happened to her brain. And like, I think about those episodes a lot because It's like this grandma. She ate a lot of chocolate when she wasn't supposed to. She got sick, didn't want to tell anybody, and it turns out, a long story short, she ate so much chocolate that her brain turned to mush.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
Some of them are plausible, like are actual.
I mean, some of
causes
them-
Well,
of
like
death.
jumping off of a building,
No,
making
but
you
you know-
fly.
You
That's
know
like
what
stupid.
fucked me up?
What?
The one that turned me off from the show. I'm not.
Oh.
It's because it's dumb. It's not like because it's scary.
Oh, go.
It's just the girl was fishing
Oh.
and she catches the fish
Okay.
and she pulls that shit back and it pops out of the water and she catches it in her mouth.
Yeah, no, that's just.
That
And,
doesn't
like,
happen.
And then wait, here's the kicker. You ready? The gills on the fish they expand.
Yeah.
It was in her throat.
And
She
it
tried to
suffocated.
pull it out and the gills scratched up against her neck. And she killed herself.
So, yeah. You know,
Wait.
And then I think that's
That's what I was like. This show is fucking stupid.
You know what that pissed me off in that show?
What?
It was like this one where I have no idea what the fuck was going on. I just remember like at the end they were pretending to swim in a pool, and you could hella tell that there's no water in there. This girl, her dumb ass decides I'm gonna belly flop on the deepest side, and she just fucking like dies. And she's like, well,
The
look,
baby
yeah, the narrator's
fucking like,
like, what an unfortunate accident. It seems she has died. I'm like, no fucking shit. She belly flopped onto concrete.
She should jump in and then edit it so when she falls, so right before the
Just
no, just like before the narrator's like, what? That's unfortunate. Just she jumps, blam.
Well, let's see a replay. Oh no, I've fallen and I can't get up.
You're
Blam was
probably
so
wondering how I
fucked
got
up.
here.
It
Well,
was.
it was the summer of '89.
There was one I remember.
Oh.
This guy, he was like, he robbed this lady's groceries, and he ran into a car wash, and like somebody was getting a car wash, and it went off, and like he was slipping. He was like, whoa, soap in the eyes, and then he fell back. His head hit the nozzle. Water went in his head, and his head just exploded.
That's not what you.
That's not what water does.
That's not how physics work.
That,
And water can't go into your head like that. It's just gonna flow out.
You know, like the one adult show I used to watch so much as a kid was South Park.
South Park. South Park was great.
I watched. South
I really remember the episode with the Jonas Brothers in it.
There was an
It's
episode
going
with
to
the Jonas
Netflix.
Brothers.
Huh? Yeah.
It is?
Wait.
Yeah.
The oh, the playlist ended.
oh,
I think it's
That's
going to
cool.
Netflix.
Wait, what?
South Park?
Yeah,
It is?
I think.
Because I watched
My
it.
favorite South Park episode was the wrestling one.
Of course it was.
Of course.
It's
Of course,
always the
anything
wrestling.
wrestling.
It's always
No, but it's
I think
funny.
that's
It's
my favorite.
funny because like these little kids were doing a backyard wrestling show,
Yeah.
and they amassed a giant crowd to where an actual wrestler was like, "Hey, you need to stop this."
Yeah, I remember that. South Park got really fucking crazy at times.
Somebody told me that show's fully stopped.
No, it's
No, it's still going.
No, stop motion.
No, it's
Oh,
animated.
no.
It's Flash.
No, now it's like Flash animation.
But it used to be.
No, before it was what's it called?
Cor-
It used actual like paper
That-
cutouts,
that-
like the first season.
stop motion.
Is that stop motion?
Yeah, where you pose it.
Oh,
You take a
okay.
picture and
Oh
pose
yeah.
Yeah.
The first season was stop motion, but then like after, cause if you watch an early episode and then you go to like a
The
later
most
episode,
recent one.
you can like really tell the difference.
So the Joker movie.
The
comes out
Joker.
today.
Wait, let me finish my thing about my South Park experience.
Oh yeah, you never finished what you were saying. Go on.
I never get to finish what I want to say.
I'm sorry, man. Go ahead.
So talking about the new Joker
Hey,
I
movie.
still
no.
want to hear what Afro was saying about the Christian school.
You finished your story about it though, didn't you?
Did I?
With the
No, you were saying like you got girly trapped.
No,
And that was the
that
thing.
Was it. That was just a thing.
I mean, there was other things that I can't
You
talk
were
about
like,
on stream.
So I don't get why girly trapped made Catholic kids so crazy.
They weren't Catholic. They were Christian.
It's Christian.
I mean,
Oh,
these
you
kids,
know,
I
you
mean,
know, us
we can
Christian
go
kids,
back.
we're
I mean,
wild.
we can go back
I'll
to
just
that.
never finish my thing then.
We
You
can
can
we can go back and talk about it, but you finish what you're
No,
gonna say.
no, it's fine, it's
I'll
fine.
finish what I was gonna say.
No, man.
I just wanted to say that my experience with South Park was the episode with the Jonas Brothers and Mickey being like an evil overlord, where he's just like, "You're gonna make songs until you die!"
I remember that one.
And like they were all like, these girls have to get promise rings so they'll be virgins forever. But really, it's just making them love their music more, and then they start killing themselves.
That's great.
That's what I remember. It was pretty great. Also, I had the N64 game for South Park,
Nice.
and it was pretty cool.
I remember My favorite episode is probably the anime episode. When they fucking when they all they just bought like weapons from this one dealer, and they all pretend to be anime fighters.
Nice.
And it was hella great.
So the Joker movie. Now we can move on.
Okay.
Looking cool, Joker.
Looking cool, Joker.
So there's been some
What are we-
controversy behind this movie.
Oh.
Because if you recall, back in 2012,
Oh,
after The Dark Knight Rises came out,
some dude
shot up
Yeah,
the
movie
theater
theater.
dressed as the Joker.
So now,
So now that movie theater is not going to be showing this movie at all.
Oh.
No,
Really?
And a lot of movie theaters you can't come in costume. You're not allowed
Yeah.
to come in costume. You
And
have to
they're
come
gonna,
out in
some movie theaters are also talking about putting more security for the showing when it comes out.
I said just
So
come
today,
on.
the opening day, which is today.
Oh, is it today?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Dude, it's my dream.
What? Oh
Forever.
God.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, you weren't there when I explained the.
Oh,
fucked
that
up
was
dream
the.
I
Oh
had.
my God.
Now, remember?
We'll talk about it in a bit, but first
Alright,
finish your.
go
word.
but and I want to see it. I'm probably gonna go this weekend with my dad.
Nice.
Mhm.
So
Well, if
Be careful.
just
I'm
know
the
that
Joker, baby.
on the
Just
I'm
make
the
sure-
Joker, baby.
well, okay, not on the bright side, but at the very least, if you die, we know why. Hey, that rhymed.
Why?
That rhymed.
Why will I die, Moses?
Because some dude's gonna come in and shoot up the theater.
I really
it's
hope
gonna be
that
my
doesn't
dream all
happen.
over again.
Okay,
we're gonna explain it in a bit.
Okay. Are you?
Hold on. Does anyone have any other remarks before we change the topic?
No.
Okay, what are your guys? So
What are our
from the
opinions on-
trailers? What are your guys' thoughts?
I'm really excited for this movie because it's not gonna be a typical Joker. It's not gonna be like any Joker we've seen before.
And apparently, the director Todd Phillips said that it's not even the Joker.
it's not like our Joker.
No, it's not the Joker at all.
Oh, okay.
It's like I forget how he explained it. He explained it some.
It's just not the Joker.
It's not the Joker.
It's not purple suit.
wearing,
yeah.
chasing Batman around, because they asked Joaquin Phoenix in an interview, well, you're because Robert Pattinson is now Batman,
Yeah.
and he doesn't have a Joker. So everyone was like, oh, well, your Joker run into Robert Pattinson at all? And he said, no. And the director was like, no, that's not the plan. It's like, and he also said this movie's not going to probably get a sequel, because that's not his intention of this movie, to have merchandise even. So it's like...
Makes sense.
A movie for movie's sake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it has no continuity to the actual DCEU. Neither does this Robert Pattinson movie.
Well, that's
Which
really cool.
Jonah Hill
Uh-huh.
is in talks for either the Riddler or Penguin.
I feel like he could do Penguin.
Yeah.
Because Riddler, I always see Riddler as tall, skinny dude.
You know who a lot of people want? David Tennant
Oh.
for the Riddler.
Mm-hmm.
I think he could be good.
Definitely. I want, what role is it? Mr. Freeze. I want Arnold Schwarzenegger back.
Whoa!
Right.
You know who people want though? The guy that played Magneto. I mean, not Magneto. Professor X.
Professor X.
Sir Patrick
Sure.
Stewart.
Patrick Stewart. They want him.
Sir
Sir
Patrick.
Patrick Stewart. They want him.
He's been knighted. We
Come
have to.
on.
It is Sir Patrick Stewart.
If you don't add the Sir.
They said Sir Patrick Stewart
Yes.
to be Mr. Freeze.
Yes.
Gotcha.
That'd be also a good choice.
It would make sense.
And now we can move on to your dream.
Oh, yeah.
Or wait,
oh,
do you have anything to say about the Joker?
Do you?
I'm not a super into like DC stuff. I think it's gonna be interesting. I may at some point eventually watch it because my mom is like into DC and Marvel movies. So there's that. I might see it.
Okay.
I'm essentially the same boat as Afro. Like, I'm interested.
I'm taking you.
Okay.
And your dream is gonna come true.
Oh God,
No,
no,
I
the
sure
dream
hope
would have
not.
happened today.
The dream would have happened today if it was.
Yeah.
You got anything to say?
I'm the Joker, baby.
All right.
Hi, welcome to the new Joker.
Ah!
Dude,
Go,
the-
go.
there's a character like Tommy Wiseau in Borderlands.
Oh my
Really?
God.
Oh, that's great.
That's hella great.
I
I
love
want to hear
it.
Moses' dream.
Okay.
You really want it? Okay, so just real quickly, I'm gonna say like 2 or 3 names in the story, and you guys are not gonna know who these people are, so just act like you know, because it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Okay.
Do I know?
You're not gonna know, Daniel.
You make what if I do?
Your pants
you
look
don't
tight.
go to you don't go to college.
too
Yes,
bad.
They do. Well, anyways, so we all plan to go to the Fresno Fair next Friday. All right. So I had a dream where we went to the fair this Friday. So I don't know what happened, but Gabriel and I got on the bus, and we were on the bus, and we were just,
That's not me who he's talking about that you're not gonna know.
we were just talking, And then
Hey,
next thing you know,
Lupin.
I see another bus, and I hear. And I'm all, did you hear that, man? He's all, what? And now you see all the windows go. There's like gunshots going everywhere. I'm like, shit, what do we do? He's all, hang on, man. He fucking grabs me, using me as a human shield, and I'm getting fucking shot. And we make it, we go under, we're like under the bus for a bit, and I'm fucking shot like in my stomach area. He's all, you okay, man? And like, I literally, I said, I just got shot.
I just got
And
shot.
then, next thing you know, you hear another. He's all, hold on a minute. He fucking grabbed me, running.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, so then
Hold on a minute.
Like, don't I just hold you with one hand?
Yeah, you're like literally a shield. Like you're holding me by the back of my shirt. Like, let's roll. And you're like, I'm like hella fucking sideways while this is all happening.
Oh, this is great.
And then we get to the fair, and you just didn't acknowledge that I was fucking bleeding. Nobody acknowledged that I was just fucking bleeding on my stomach.
Yeah, you had like bullet holes in you.
Yeah, I had a fucking bullet hole. There was blood everywhere. And Gabriel's like, hey, we're at the fair. I'm like, alright, cool, let's go. So we just
Oh, so it was like you guys going to the fair.
Yes.
Yeah, so we're all meeting up, we're all hanging out. And then Nathaniel comes in, and he's like, what the fuck's that? And it's like this weird like Halloween area shit. And there's like a fucking like wrestling belt like all the way in the back. He's like, I'll race you for it. He fucking Sonic dashes away. I'm like, I don't want to go. And Gabriel's like, do it. And he fucking pushes me, and I slide in place. It was so fucking weird. And then Nathaniel disappeared. Like he like literally like Thanos away. He faded away. I was like, where the fuck did he go?
He
And
wanted that bell so hard, he ran to it in another dimension.
He disappeared. I'm like, where the fuck did he go? I turn around, I see Eber. I'm like, oh, hey,
Oh, hey.
hey. And he's like, man, this is so lit, man. I'm like,
So lit.
I'm like, we haven't done anything. And I was like, wait a minute. Where's Lisa and Felice? And he's like, I don't know. Well, I'm like, wait, what's today? He's on Friday the 4th. I'm like, wait, we're supposed to go on the 11th. And then he's like, why don't we go on both days? And I woke up, no!
So you woke up and went, no.
I literally woke up saying no.
Oh my god.
I love dreams like that when you say something when you wake up.
And that's a great place to end off for this stream.
No.
It was
No.
fucking great, man.
Alright, well thank you guys for being here. This has been great.
Someone screamed, CD Wolfie.
Oh, it's
Garrett.
Garrett. You're here too late.
You came a little too late, my
Too
dude.
little, too late, fuck boy.
Better luck next time, fuck boy.
So thank you for being here,
You're
man.
welcome.
It was great having you. You're always here, so you don't need to say goodbye. Thank you for being here, Moses. It's always
like join my army of like.
it's
So it is
Okay,
like
but I'm getting that
314.
shmoney.
345. I think.
Hey,
Hey,
Garrett's getting that shmoney.
yeah, out there getting that shmoney.
Congrats on the shmoney.
Yeah, Garrett's out there making that shmoney.
That dope.
Let's get that shmoney. All right, well, thank you guys for being here. It's been
welcome.
great. I hope he's just leaving now.
Okay.
I hope to have you guys back on soon. It's been wonderful. I'm having a lot of fun doing these.
Me too.
So thank you guys for watching here for the podcast. Do you have any final remarks before you leave?
Next week we'll have either more or less people. It's gonna be obviously Bird, me, Bear, Gabe, and
We'll be having
Nathaniel.
we'll be having the boys back here.
Wait a minute! We should change it to Bear in Bird, like like in with the apostrophe and the
Yeah.
in Bear for Nathaniel.
That's amazing.
He doesn't get a name. He doesn't get a name.
He just gets a letter and that's it.
It's Bear in Bird.
Alright, but thank you guys for watching. Like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you aren't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
See you guys next week.
Bye.